Christian here for Card Player TV for another edition of Strategy, and I've got Dario Minieri here, who plays a lot of the Rebuy tournaments on PokerStars, so that's what we're going to talk about. Now, what is your strategy when playing Rebuys? I know that there's two different schools of thought. One is to play really tight and to just double up when people are going all in, and the other is to just keep going all in and trying to accumulate chips. So what do you go for?
I think the best strategy to make money in the long run is to don't play that loose in the start of tournaments, because I think the field is changed lately, so not everyone is ready to gamble in the first levels. So I think it's not a smart decision to try to go all in blind in the first levels. So I play very aggressive, like a maniac, but not like going blind all in, unless there are 10 minutes left and have like the starting stop chips with the when I just make one rebuy. And when I've like 6,000 chips, if you start with 3,000, on PokerStars, I'm talking about the structure on PokerStars, I keep playing a little bit tighter, and after the rebuy, I know it's a deep game tournament, so I keep playing in position a lot. I try to figure out what's the player to play a hand, what's the better player to play a hand against, those kind of things.
Well, I'm sure the $100 and $200 rebuys on PokerStars play much differently than the $3, $5 rebuys when they probably are going all in. So people play a little more tight during the rebuy period then in the bigger buy-in rebuys tournament?
Yeah, I think so. I think they play a little bit tighter during the rebuy period, and then they keep playing very aggressive. And they try. I think every good player try to do the same thing, to figure out who's the better player to play against a big pot in position.
I read a stat somewhere that said that at the end of a rebuy period, that usually 1/3 of the field is gone, that they don't continue to rebuy through the period. Do you think that's a mistake? If someone's going to play a rebuy tournament, shouldn't they have enough rebuys to continue playing through the period?
I think so. I think they gotta have a big budget for those tournaments.
What's the most rebuys you ever put into a $100 rebuy tournament?
I think I'm one of the record man. Maybe there was one day where I was really tilted and I didn't have these theories about don't play that crazy and don't go blindly, and I make like 40 maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, sick enough.
Well, did you at least get to play the table with a lot of chips on it after that?
No, I busted a little bit after because I couldn't double up my chips even after the 40 rebuys.
Okay.
It was crazy.
So then you're saying you play tight in the beginning of the rebuy period, and then near the end, if you haven't accumulated, then you're gonna have to push a little bit more to try and accumulate chips.
Surely, yeah.
What kind of hands are you pushing all in with? Any ace, any king?
Yeah, at the end of the rebuy period, I push any 2 cards.
Okay. Now, at the end of the rebuy period, and the stacks are deep, are you just playing it like a normal deep stack tournament?
Yeah, I play just like a normal deep stack tournament. Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer rebuy tournaments to freeze outs, or do you think? And what do you think about this year at the series not having rebuys?
I think it's a good choice because who has less money is penalized against who has more money, and so I think it's a great choice. What I prefer between the rebuy and not rebuy, I prefer the bigger buy-in.
The bigger buy-in tournaments.
The one where involve more money, because I think when involve more money, it's I concentrate more.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Christian with Dario Minieri for Card Player TV.